Ray, and I'm going to be playing Detective Jennifer Risa in the upcoming web series Fire Battle of the Darkness. And it's going to be about Detective Gage as he uncovers some mysteries, as he does his job, and finds out that there are other things going on in his world. And so we get to see him kind of discover his world and his place in it. And my character comes in the third episode of the Gage Files, and she'll continue on to Fire Battle of the Darkness. And she's the partner of Detective Gage, and she wanted to be his partner after hearing that he's got a good track record with solving murders. So they work on these things together, and there's a lot of crime, a lot of drama, a lot of supernatural things, fantasy, which really drew me into this project because I haven't really done a lot of fantasies. It's very interesting. This character, Jennifer Risa, she's strong, and she's a fighter, but she can also be really loving and caring, and it's going to be great just trying to see where both these characters and all the characters kind of begin, and where they go from there, and how they develop as and how they grow as in their world. And I just was really drawn to the story of the show, just from beginning to end. There's just so much. It's so rich that there's so many different aspects. And, you've got a lot of things going on without saying anything, but there's a lot of wonderful things that in store for you. So I got into acting. Actually, I started kind of wanting to be an actress when I was around 12, 13 years old. And just by watching movies, I'm like, oh man, I want to do that. I want to see what I can do. And but I was always really shy when I was a kid, and I still am. But I remember in my high school, we'd get a piece of paper that says our electives, what we want to do. So I always had something else. I had my first two choices were the choices that you're probably going to get. My third choice was always theater. And I knew I wasn't ever going to get that elective. So I always put it down for several years, but I never actually did theater in high school. And then eventually, when I was around 14 to 15 years old, I started doing writing and directing short plays, and that was just, I loved everything about it. The production, the people, the actors. I got to work with a lot of good friends, and just the environment of it was so fun for me, just from beginning to end, pre-production to post, and it was just, I loved it. I ran across the casting notice for this project on Facebook, and it just was really interesting. And when I did ask about the project, the director was just able to give me this complete story, and I was just blown away, and I was really excited. And when he told me I was able to play Jennifer Risa and a homicide detective with a really dark past, I was like, oh, this is wonderful. There's a lot of things that I want to be able to bring into this character, and just be able to see this character grow throughout the season. And I've never really had a lot of opportunity to do that with film, but hopefully the series will allow me to be able to do that with this character.